What do you think about gambling on NASCAR? I mean, all the casinos now have them. What do you think of that? Do you go in and put $10 on yourself?
No, not this weekend. You obviously haven't read my stats here. I did. I posted something on Twitter about it because in the hotel I was staying in, I had the odds listed out, and Andrea Ross, who runs my foundation, was asking me about it. She says, well, should I put money on this or should I put money on this? I wouldn't put money on any of it. I think they're terrible odds for everyone. I don't know how they figure that out, but NASCAR's not a good sport to gamble on. In fact, it's pretty terrible, but it is interesting to see it. It's almost more flattering for me just to see the sport lined up next to the NBA or NFL and so forth. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of a validation of status more than anything else. But the pure numbers or odds, no, they're not very good. I don't recommend it. I think you can expect the unexpected whenever you involve electronics, because you just don't know. Obviously, the environment inside of a race car, it's not a pleasant one. It's quite miserable. You're looking at 140-degree temperatures. Large vibration, and set that aside from toxic fumes, and that's what the inside of a race car is. This is not a pleasant place to be. It's not a place you want to be for 4 hours. And whether that's a human being or anything of that nature, or electronics, it's not going to go over so well, and there has to be a lot of durability in all those parts. So I don't know if I believe we've seen all the issues that there's going to be. I think that when the races get hotter, there's a lot of potential for failure. But I don't think anyone can really quantify what those potentials are or put any odds on it, because we're seeing things that I don't think we even predicted would see. So who knows? Maybe we're going to see some other things that are good. I certainly have learned a lot about it over the last few months, and it's somewhat mind-boggling. There are some things I like about it. Being able to, for the first time, have driver telemetry in NASCAR, that's unique. I like that. I think it was time for that to happen. So, there are some good sides, certainly. But as a sport, I think we're all very curious to see what direction this is going to take us, especially over the summer when it gets really, really hot and we get longer races. We got Texas coming up. It's an extremely long race on a rough racetrack. It can be hot there. You've got, obviously, Indy, which is, to me, one of the hottest races of the year. Kansas last year was a scorcher. And then the 600 in Charlotte. To me, those races are almost going to be a throwback to the races of the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, where reliability might be just as important as anything else. So that will be interesting to watch. It'll be definitely a change for the sport if it continues down the path we've seen so far.